just the way I always felt. Well, let's think about this. All right, Jerry, we talk about those things, but when we're thinking about you, about Jerry Ward, now I want you to change gears on me a little bit. I'm going to put some pressure on you, okay?
All right.
Outside of preacher mode, and that's hard,
Yeah.
okay? That's hard. What if I said, Jerry, I'm going to pick, tomorrow let's do something that just makes you happy, okay? And I know we can all say this, winning souls for the kingdom, doing revival, we can say that, and I got that, okay? But till we get to heaven, you're going to be a little bit here on earth,
Yeah.
hopefully for a while.
Yeah.
Okay? If you do something, what would you do to make you happy?
Well, that's we're all lacking in some areas,
right.
and I'm always putting ministry, and I'm going to admit, there's been times that my priorities, there's God, then your family, then ministry,
Right.
and there's times, and I confess today that I put ministry before my family, and my family's reminded me of it.
Well, we're going to get to your faults later on in a little bit, okay? I'm
Well,
going to make you confess.
but I'm getting back. I'll get back for you. I love to go to the beach. I love to walk on the beach,
Right.
walk in the sand,
Yeah.
and just enjoy the breeze, salt water, and it seems like you can breathe better than old coal miner. It seems
I like the sound.
yeah, the sound. I'd like to go to the beach more.
Yeah.
And spend time with my family. Then I like to eat. But
Exactly. I know exactly.
and I mean, I believe in fasting,
Right.
and I do fast when
Yeah.
the Lord leads me to fast. But
Right.
but the Bible says enjoy your labor and enjoy your food. But I like seafood. My wife don't.
Right.
I like to go to the beach, and where they got good seafood.
Right.
And
I enjoy that too, like you. I mean, we like going to the beach. I don't know, but I think it reminds me when I was younger. There's some things I do in life that remind me when I was young. If I see a red 68 Nova, I had one when I was young, and it makes me feel good. Okay,
I know you had a hot car.
Okay,
I just told you worked.
I had them Mickey Thompson L50s on the rear end of it, but they jacked up, the gas tank painted red, white, and blue. You know what I mean? And and set of speakers in the back seat was so big nobody could ride back there. Big old you'd have that 8-track player going up front. But I mean, I think of stuff that makes you happy when you think about that there. And I think we need those things, and we have to remind ourselves of that stuff, don't we?
Yeah, well, I'm reversed from what you were. When I was in school, sports, I was consumed with sports. I played everything, basketball, football, baseball, and I excelled in all of it. And my dad used to tell me, said son, you need to think about work. One day you're going to have to work playing ball all the time.
Right.
And he was all the time on me, but after I won all the accolades my senior year and brought all my trophies home, best offensive back, best hitter in baseball, basketball, he wanted my trophies. And I got thinking, well, now, he come watch me play one football game.
Right.
But now, I said, and they stayed at his house until I've got them, put away. Now I don't have them out, but what? I was consumed with sports, but I look back, and I like to have been more like you. I don't know if you look back so well. I wished I'd played sports and done so. I don't know.
I didn't have any interest in sports. Most of the time, I mean, I hardly have ever watched I really can't remember watching a whole football game. And the only basketball I ever watched was this Caitlin Clark. Now I like her that WNBA. That's the only basketball I watched. I bought the app, watched WNBA right up till she quit playing. Okay, I don't know, but anyway, but growing up I just didn't really watch. The thing I liked about ball games was girls. Okay, that was the most important thing about a football game. And but other than that, and I'm thinking about school, I never even went to graduation. I was working, didn't want to miss the shift of work. And at that time I thought, man, I'm rich. I'm making $100 a day. Who in the world would ever need more money than that? And I thought, I'm not missing a night of work to go to no graduation. I never even got a cap and gown, never thought about it. Just never even, I never really thought about that much.
You remind me a lot of my brother, which he passed away last year, but he worked like you. He worked all of his life, started really young, bought his own car, And he went to the Air Force and ended up in California and got in business. He was a good businessman and really made a lot of money and done really well. His family and my nephew and sister-in-law, they're still all out there. I talked to him, but he really done good in business, but he was like you. And
I don't know.
My dad was all the time tell me, you need to be more like you. Like
well, you know, when I think about things in life, and I think about stuff, I mean, there's some things I wish I would have enjoyed a little more if I'd have known they were that good at times. You know, in school, I just didn't really, I don't know, I had mental issues that I had to deal with all the time, nobody else's fault. But I think about the things that we should enjoy growing up, that we don't think about it, you know, but that's everybody's life, isn't it?